Greetings world, it is I, Andrew, the bearded lady from the Hairy Game Lords, and this evening we have been venturing into the secret kingdom of bees. Ooh, what did we think? Find out. Bzz. So, what am I going to say? Well, obviously, check out that box art. Ooh, and don't worry, it is throughout the rest of the game. This beautiful, beautiful artwork. Ah, lovely, lovely stuff. And the component as well, the cards, that card stock. Ooh, lovely. Amazing. Good, good stuff. So that component quality is, well, what you would expect from Awaken Realms because, hey, this is their new range, Awaken Realms Lite. And yes, this is a very light game. It's great for people who are new to games. Get involved. You will enjoy it.
Hi, David Gray here. Now, as those of you that know me will remember, I'm a big fan of the more heavyweight Awaken Realms stuff. So it was quite nice to have a look at something from their new lightweight range. And yeah, this is a very light game. But to be honest with you, Christmas is coming up. And instead of trying to persuade the kids and grandma who's had a couple too many sherries that they really shouldn't crack Monopoly out, this is a lot more of the kind of game that everybody can play, everybody can enjoy. It's easy to play, quite lightweight, probably isn't going to cause a massive family argument. This is really, really lightweight fun. The card quality, as Andrew said, is really, really nice. It looks and feels like a very well produced game. And yeah, nice, easy, you don't have to think a lot about it. But no, really nice, well produced, easy going. Play it with the kids, play it with the family, and just enjoy yourselves. It's Christmas after all.
Hipster King here, and we've been playing bees. Just take a look at the backs of the cards. They're pretty, but I tell you what.
Pretty backside.
Turn around and have a look at these bad boys. The artwork on these cards is absolutely gorgeous. And this game is really, really simple. Basically, you have a choice. There are 4 of the honey cards. These are the honey cards laid out with a deck beside them that you draw from and keep filling back up that 4 cards to choose from. If you have got the pollen, in this case 1 blue, 2 yellows, you can take that card. There's an action. You get to do whatever the action says and you collect the victory points for that card. And that's one of the things you can do. The other option you've got is you can go to, look at the colours on those, absolutely stunning. And yet again, even more beautiful artwork. This is a very, very pretty game. As we've said, Awaken Realms are well known for their artwork and production. This is everything you'd expect from them. But with these cards, you take 2. You take a look at the 2 cards you've picked. You decide, do I want 2 pink? You say, yeah, 2 pink, or a pink and a blue. Piece of nectar to build your sort of stash of nectar that you can then buy the honey with. Good news with these cards though, whichever one you pick, all opponents get at least 1 bit of nectar as well, so it keeps everybody involved throughout the game. So there's pollen, nectar's the other stuff, isn't it?
It's all right.
And I was a science teacher, I should know the difference. Apologies. So you get your pollen. So either take pollen or use your pollen to take honey and get the actions and the victory points. It's really that simple. There is a slightly more difficult version of the game, or at least a little bit more advanced, where you pick 3 random advanced cards and put those on. They have some special win conditions or some additional point scoring at the end, which you can then work on exactly which cards you want to pick up throughout the game to try and maximise your points at the end of the game. So it just adds a little bit of depth for players who want something a little bit more. But even then, that isn't really, it's not a hugely deep game. It was very much a light filler for us, but the kind of thing that you could throw in between a couple of deeper or more heavyweight games, just as a little bit of a filler or a an aperitif, if you like, a little palate cleanser of a game, but a lot of fun and absolutely beautiful to look at.
Slightly Beardy James here. In a world where everyone and their dog is releasing bee games, where does Bees the Secret Kingdom fit? It's light, it's fun, it's a good one to chat over. Check out this pollen. I am going to not vassal it everywhere because then I'll have to pick it up, but pollen looks like this. Oh wait, I am vassling it. Where next the camera? Right, there's some pollen. Basically, you're a bee. You're going to collect the pollen, then you're going to sick it up, make some honey, science for you, and have a laugh around with your friends whilst you're doing it. It is low downtime, up to 6 players, which is pretty cool for a filler, and yeah, very pretty to look at. Bees.
Hi. Why? I'm a big fan of bees. Especially. Hi.